Okay guys, we're out here on the Columbia River today, me and Caleb, and we are trying to catch us some crabs. So I'll show you the setup we got here. So he's got him a fishing pole with a little crab trap on it. These are pretty fun little device for kids because when you're waiting for your crab traps to get full, they can fish on a boat. These little dangly things on it, the crab's leg get caught in them when they're eating on your bait, and you feel them chewing on it and you reel them up, and it's like a noose. It wraps around their legs and tightens up on them when you reel it up. And so this is what we're doing today. We're having ourselves some fun on the river. It's a beautiful day, and Caleb's gonna catch him some crabs, so we'll keep you posted. All right, Caleb, let him have it. Here it goes. So what you want to do is let them go all the way to the bottom. And we put all sorts of different bait in these. You could really put anything from chicken to clams to tuna, salmon, pretty much anything that is out in the ocean the crabs like eating. So just fill your little bait trap and sit and wait, and eventually you'll catch yourself a tasty little crab. Okay, we're ready. Caleb thinks he's got some down here, so we'll see. There he goes. Got two. Look at that. Caleb's the winner. Good job, bud. Now let's see what we got.
Oh, that's big. That one got two and stuck on his leg.
Okay, so this is what a Dungeness crab looks like right here, right? So what you got to do is you got to check them for a male. See, this is a male. See what this one is.
Woohoo! First time ever.
That one's a male also. So what I'll do, if we catch a female, I'll show you guys what they look like. But see, you're looking on the bottom of them here. They got this small little tail looking thing. A female's is real fat. So these are both keeper crab, Dungeness crab. So way to go, Caleb. Give me 5. Good job, buddy. Okay, you guys, so Caleb, he just got himself a female, so we want to show you what they look like. So let's see it in the sun here. Okay, you see how fat the tail is on that one compared to, let me grab one of these males. Okay, see the male, how the tail's real skinny, and the female's got a big old fat tail. You can't keep the females, so gotta chuck these back. But that's what you're looking for. You don't want to keep a female, you want to keep the males, and they got to be a certain size too. Yep. Okay guys, here's our string of buoys, all of our crab pots. Caleb's the buoy collector, so we're gonna creep up on these things and pull them up one at a time. So show you how to catch a limit here. So in Oregon, a limit is 12 a piece. And here's our measuring stick. As you can see, in Oregon, we gotta be at 5 3/4 inch. So we'll get this picked up and show you what we got. Okay, you guys. This is what a full crab pot looks like.
5 more to go.
So, how's that look like? Decent batch of crab legs for you guys? So what we'll do is we'll check them one at a time. See, that's a male. So we get our measure and stick out
It's big enough.
And what you do is you stick it on the edge like this. Right, see there's a little ear on it right there. So you hook that ear and you come down to this side. And as you can see, that's a keeper.
Where do I put him?
In our bucket. Okay, so most likely we got 6 pots out. Most likely we got our limit, one limit in this pot right here. So we're gonna have about 100 more crab than what we can keep today. But that's that. So as you can see, like I said, our string of buoys, all them white buoys floating out there, that's the Washington side of the river. We got us a big ship cruising by. I mean, this is a beautiful day, you guys. Not a single person out here. This is how we like doing it. We don't need anybody around to have fun. We get after it. Okay guys, here's another load. Look at this. I mean, look at these crabs. Is that delicious or what? Look at that. Caleb, are you a happy camper?
Yep.
That's what I thought. All right, let's get to picking. See our load so far? We're gonna fill this thing, okay? Okay, you guys, this is what I call a full limit. They don't even want to stay where they belong. 36 crabs is what we've been looking for right there. 3 limits. Full load. Okay guys, so this is how you do the crab feed. What we got going here is a pot of salt and water, and you got your propane. And what you do is you boil this water. I mix in a pot this size. I'll put 1.5 jugs of salt. I like my crab pretty salty. And then what you do is you let them cook for 20 minutes once it's boiling. I'm putting, you know, just your regular salt. I'm putting 1.5 of these in a container that size. So once it's boiling good, then I stick my crab in and I wait till it gets boiling with all the crab in it, and then I start my timer for 20 minutes. I'll show you guys what that's like here in a minute. Okay, so I had this thing boiling. I threw a couple crabs in here already, so it's not anymore, but what we'll do is we'll just chuck them in here when it's boiling. And I'll just fill it to the top, as many of them as I possibly can get in there. And then, like I said, once it gets to boiling again with them in there, then I let them cook for 20 minutes. And I pull them out, rinse them off, clean the guts out, and they're good to go. Okay, I know everybody is probably familiar what it looks like when water's boiling, but just in case you're not, this is what you want to see. Right once it starts doing this, gets a good full boil going, this is when I start timing it. Like I said, I'll go for 20 minutes with it boiling good like this. That's when you know they're cooked just right. Okay, so these things have been in there for 20 minutes. I just turned it off. And I'll show you what they look like. Let me find the tongs here. Oh, they're right here. No. So, see how they turn nice and red? And so what I do then is I stick them in a little bin here. Let them drip out a little. And then I rinse them off with cold water. And see, this is Bandit. She's a taste tester. Okay, Caleb, will you record me here? So, what I do is I bring them over to the hose. Got some cold water here. And I cool them down right away. That way I could handle them. And so what you do, once you rinse them off and get them a little cooler, or you could touch them so they don't burn you, the way that you back these things is you grab the back of them right here, flip them open, right? Then they have some gills on the side here. So I go ahead and tear those off. Okay. And so you look on the bottom here, they got that tail. Right? You could take this and fold that open. You got to be careful, these things are spiky, they'll poke you. I'll tear that off. And on the front, got a couple of dills there. So this is their guts, right here in the center. So then you got the guts, right? So I'll shake it out, right? So you got Ben that wants to eat some here. She's thinking that'd be pretty tasty. So anyways, you got the whole crab, and then what I do is I'll bust them in half, right? You'll have a little bit of shell right here that's just trash. And then that's all good edible crab meat right there. So I'll take and rinse this off. There's a little bit more guts that kind of hang in there that you need to rinse out, but other than that, you're good to go. And I rinse these off in cold water and eat them up. And that's that.